All right, y'all, what's up? We got another four-man for y'all today. Um, this is going to be in the Tulsa Eastern Carolina game. I know it's not the NFL game. It's probably not what y'all were hoping for, honestly. But this NFL game, man, the matchup is just, I don't really like. I think it's going to be a defensive game. Um, I'm sure everybody else thinks that it's going to be a very offensive game. But if you look at these two secondaries, I think they're the best two secondaries that we've seen in the last 4 weeks. Like let's just take a look at what RotoWire thinks. So if you look at the last 4 weeks, defenses versus quarterbacks, let me just scroll down the bottom here. Yeah, so look at these. These are two top seven defenses in the league over the last 4 weeks, and that's with some teams only playing 3 weeks. So really, the Commanders are a top four defense against quarterbacks the last 4 weeks as well, because these teams are only 3 games in. So um, I mean, yeah, these two teams are really, really good against the pass. Um, and then running wise, run defense wise, the Eagles are top four in run defense the last 4 weeks with 3.55 yards per carry. The only thing that we can exploit here in this game, and I'll get back to the flip in a second, but I just want to tell you all two props I like for this game. And if you look at our Instagram, you'll already know them. But I like Saquon's rushing yards, even though Washington's only allowed 4.5 yards per carry over the last 5 weeks. Saquon's projected to get 19 carries, so I don't even know what is that, 19 times 4.5. 85 and a half yards, but you got to think Saquon's a little bit better rusher, and the Eagles' offensive line is just a little bit better than the average. So, two above average running back O lines. You put those together, you should get around probably like 4.8, 4.9 yards per carry for Saquon tonight. And if you get that, he should be able to go over 94 and a half yards, which is his rushing yards line. I also like his fantasy score. You can take that as well. And then the other thing I like for this game is Mr. Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz receiving yards. So if you look at the Eagles the last 4 weeks, on 28 targets, the Titans have 20 catches for 190 yards. So they're averaging right around, what is that, like 9.5 yards per catch and a 71% catch percentage. So if you look at Zach Ertz, let's see. Um, yeah, here he is. 8 targets. He only had 1 target in this game. Not too concerning, honestly, but 8 targets, 11 targets, 5 targets, 5 targets, 8 targets. Pretty good volume here for Ertz. And I don't think um, Jane Daniels is going to find success with his wide receivers today with that Eagles secondary, so he's going to have to go to Ertz. So that's why I'm taking Ertz and Saquon in that game. If you want to go like Ertz and Saquon's fantasy score, that's fine too. But anyway, let's get into this college football game because this is a good one. I'll show y'all the weather and the over-under. So the over-under in this game is 14 or 63. The spread is 14 and a half. Weather looks good, no chance of rain. Only 61 degrees, so not too bad. And then, like I said, the over-under is 63. So lots of scoring tonight. It should be in place. Um, they're expecting to see, what is that, like a 35 to 21 kind of game or something? 35. They're expecting to see like a 38 to 24 kind of game. That's what they're expecting to see here. So they're expecting to see like 5 touchdowns from ECU and at least 3 or 4 from Tulsa. So I feel like these quarterbacks, this guy to throw for 3, if they're projected 5, isn't crazy, and then this guy to throw for 2, if they're projected 3 to 4, isn't crazy either. Especially if these guys are trailing. Tulsa's supposed to be losing the entire game. They're 14-point underdog, so I expect them to be throwing regardless. And ECU, even whenever they're winning, they still will throw the football, so that's why I'm taking them here. I would go his yards, but I'm better you take passing touchdowns to go with yards. So you could take it on prize picks if you want. The payout's not going to be what you want. It's going to be like 8x or some shit, which is just trash. I would go on Dabble. I know we've been doing Dabble the past 2 days, and I would do it today. But they don't have the Tulsa guys up right now, so I took this instead. I really do like So that's what we're going with. I have these guys paired up with like two other teams for later this week on Saturday, I think. So if you want to look at those, they are already posted in the weekend pass, which you get for free if you download Dabble. Y'all should know what I'm talking about here because I've gone over this the last 2 days. But if you download Dabble, sign up with code Morse Bros, you'll get a free 25 bucks, and then just shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll get you a free weekend pass. Our Instagram is right here, Morse Bros Sports. Speaking of this one, Snyder had like 120 last in the first half. Singleton hit first half. Lockett had like 5 targets and only 1 catch or something, and they never got the ball to tie us for some reason. I don't know. That game was weird last night. But we did cash out. Oh yeah, we also have this one. We cashed this one. I already showed you all these. I showed you all these yesterday. Sorry, I forgot to delete them. All right. Anyways, there's the whole dabble thing. That's how you get a free weekend pass. If you use our code BRYCE on BETR, which is what this is on, you'll get a deposit match up to $200 as well. If you shoot me a DM and you use my code on BETR, I'll give you a free weekend pass as well. That's fine. Either one, or if you use both, maybe I'll hook you up with a weekend pass next weekend too or something. I don't know. Just DM me, we'll figure something out. But yeah, BETR code BRYCE for a deposit match to tail this slip. Don't really have a whole lot else for y'all today. I need to start working on football slips for the weekend. So that's what I'll be doing today. If you want to join, I'll have the winnable storefront linked below. So just click that and it'll take you to our store, which looks like this. So code Kyler gets you 20% off the monthly and or the season pass. So $10 off there or $30 off on the season pass. Just use the code Kyler for either or. And then here's the weekend pass right here. As you see, we've already had I don't know. We've had at least 15 or 16 people use our Dabble code and then get the weekend pass for free. So yeah, this will be linked below, whatever you want to do. I'm expecting a really, really good weekend, hopefully. We've been really hot from Tuesday to now, so I'm hoping that progresses forward into the weekend, and we have a really good weekend. We've won the last 2 weekends in a row, 9 units 2 weeks ago, 10 units last weekend. Hoping for a really big one this weekend, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, nice and short for y'all today. Ain't got a whole lot. Dabble code is Morris Bros. BETR code is BRYCE. Winnable code is Kyler for 20% off. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all later.